Before we start this video, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who has stuck around. I know videos have been kind of non-existent. I've been trying my best. If you've followed my vlogs, you will find that A, I'm behind, but B, I had gotten a new job, a completely new job. So those of you that are stumbling upon this channel for the first time and you're seeing this video for the first time, I made a major career change. I'm talking, I went from being a barista for 15 years to now I am driving a school bus, which is crazy and insane. So I thank you guys so much for sticking around and understanding that I was going through this transition and it was kind of weird and I just had to figure out this new life. I'm still figuring out this new life, but yes, I appreciate you guys so much. And with that, I'm going to send you back to the video, the unplugged video. Here we go. Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I do have the YA Unplugged book box. It is finally here. Thank God. Little disclaimer, Donna's outside mowing the lawn. I am inside because the allergies are just driving me nuts. So I'm sorry about the lawnmower noise. And if I sneeze or have the sniffles, y'all with allergies, you understand. So, I do have the YA Unplugged book box. They are starting to catch up, thank God, and it did come in this. I'm going to try to hide my address. I didn't understand what it was at first because I'm a ding-ding and didn't read, you know, the return address, but it just came in a plain box. It did not come in a normal Unplugged box. So I opened it already to make sure, but it's the Unplugged. So if you are unfamiliar with Unplugged, they are a book subscription service. You can get YA or adult. I do get the adult subscription. If you see cattails, it's Luna and Tula. They're both, I don't know, they're doing the things. Anyways, so they are a subscription service, a bookish subscription service, where you get a brand new hardcover book. It is a custom book, which is great. There's usually stenciling and foiled hardbacks. They changed the cover around a little bit. Beautiful. Beautiful. I have a whole shelf going over here of these beautiful editions that have been coming from Unplugged. And then you get some items that help you unplug from the world. They are bookish items. Some of them have to do with bookish fandoms. And yeah, another thing too, before we get into it, they've been doing the spoiler card digitally. I filmed on my phone, so at the end of the video when we have unpacked everything, I will do a screen recording of the spoiler card. Okay, so let's pop into the box. Alright, so we have a ton of peanuts on the top. I might even go grab the garbage can to go put the I think I'm going to do that. I'll be right back. Oh look, there's the QR code. We'll put that there. We'll keep just throwing the peanuts in here so we can actually reach the items. Alright, now that we've got some of the peanuts out of the way, I finally see my first item. And this is from Riddle's Tea Shop. It is Love and Tea Lattes, and it's strawberries and cream with rose. And it says it's a decaf Ceylon tea, natural strawberry flavor, natural cream flavor, strawberries, raspberry leaves, white corn flowers, and rose petals. It says steep for 212 degrees Fahrenheit for 2 minutes. Use 1 teaspoon per cup. Yeah. If you have seen my nightworms, we get tea a lot in the nightworms, and this is what I want nightworms to do. Okay? It tells you what you, like the temperature that you steep it at and for how many minutes. Granted, I don't drink tea. This will go to my mom. If you know, you know. This is what I want nightworms to do. I believe this is from Love and... what's the book called? Love and Gelato. Like that series. Yeah, that is tea. It's going to my mama. Alright, next thing in here. We have, from Fiction Bath Company, we have Star-Crossed Handcrafted Bubble Elixir. And it says white musk, white currant, and white tea. Star-crossed. Why do I think I know it, but I don't know it? I mean, what I can smell, considering this side of my nose works and this doesn't, it smells pretty good. And I love taking baths, so I get really excited that there is bubble bath. I'm really happy about that. Alright, next we have an organza bag. And it is a bath bomb. Again, something very useful because I take a lot of baths. And this is Enchanted Rose bath bomb. And it says roses and enchantments. Let's see if I can smell it with my nose. It's a very strong rose smell. I can smell the rose, but I can't smell the enchantments. Maybe it can enchant my nose into smelling again. I'm just saying. Okay, we're going to do a box next. We have 2 boxes in here. Interesting. Oh, it's a jar. Oh, okay. Food for thought. It says food for thought on it. It's really pretty. It's kind of witchy, which I love. I'm going to do a video soon. I need to do a new TBR, and part of that TBR is using my TBR cart and putting, like, writing down all of the books on the top shelf, putting it in one jar, the second shelf in another jar, the third shelf in another jar. So I'll have 3 jars, and I'll pick 2 from each jar. So this will come in handy, and it's gorgeous. I love it. And I will use it. Okay, next thing I'm confused about. I got 2 of them. I don't know if this is a mistake that I got 2 of them. I'm not so sure. I also don't know how to get it out of here. Oh, it's a reusable bag. That's really cool. It's a big reusable bag. Holy jeez. Oh my good. Well, I got 2 of them, which is quite interesting. Was I supposed to get 2? I don't know, but I'm going to use it. How cool is this? This is really cool. It says like stories, art and love, fairy tales, science. And the place where you're supposed to fold it and put it back, it says Unplugged Book Box. So it went from looking like this to this, which is really cool. Awesome. So you can use this for groceries. You can use it for going to the library and picking out books, or going book shopping, which I'd love to do pretty soon. That's what I've told myself. So I'm getting really close to taking my CDL road test, and I have kind of promised myself that when I do that, you get a pay raise, and I'm going to go book shopping. Do I need to go book shopping? No, but I'm going to go book shopping, so maybe I will take these with me. Alright, last item in the box before we get to the book, and I'm going to assume that this is the candle for the month. It sure is. It is a green. It says Essence of Creed, the all-seeing eye. It says, you cannot hide, I see you. It's Sauron. Oh, like Lord of the Rings Sauron? I can't really smell it. Oddly enough, in my nose, which is definitely off. It smells like toothpaste. I don't know, but it is pretty. I do love me a candle. And with that, we're going to open the book, which is on the bottom of more peanuts. Let's get to the book. Alright, so this month's, well actually technically last month, May's book choice is Hurt You by Marie Mayong Oke-Lee. And it says right on the front, Marie Moang, I'm sorry if I get that wrong, Oke-Lee wonderfully reacts of Mice and Men for a New America. And the end papers are gorgeous. There is like a brighter side on the top, and then as you keep going, it gets darker. Ooh, the end pages. I'll do close-ups, I promise, of everything. But it's so good. It looks so good. There is an author note right in the book. And it's signed. It looks good. I did kind of peek at it a little bit. And it does say Sunnydale, California. My 90s people. What does Sunnydale make you think of? Let's read this really quickly. Moving beyond the quasi-frontal bound of the unforgettable George and Lenny from Of Mice and Men, Hurt You explores the actual sibling bond of Georgia and Leonardo da Vinci Daewoo Kim, who has an unnamed neurological disability that resembles autism. The themes of race, disability, and class spin themselves out in a suburban high school where the Kim family has moved in order to access better services for Leonardo. Suddenly unmoored from their familiar, including the support of her Aunt Clara, Georgia struggles to find her place in an Asian majority school where whites still dominate culturally, and she finds herself feeling not Korean enough. Her one pole star is her commitment to her brother, a loyalty that finds herself at odds with her immigrant parents' dreams for her, and an ableist racist society that may bring violence to Leonardo despite her efforts to keep him safe. Hurt You is a deep exploration of family, society, and the bond between siblings, and reflects the reality that people with intellectual disabilities are far more likely to be the victim of a violent crime, not the perpetrator. This is going to be a very important read, and I feel like it's one I'm going to put on my list right away. As a bus monitor, I'm on a lot of special needs buses that deal with autism mostly. And I think maybe this will have kind of a good insight. It's got representation of autism and just a very important read. So I'm really looking forward to this. Let me tell you how many pages are in it. There are 255 pages in here, so a shorter read, and it's gorgeous, and it's got such an important message. I'm really excited. This is going to go right into my TBR basket. And yeah, so that is everything in my book, and starting now I will start the screen recording of what the fandoms are for everything. I am going to get a lot of use out of all of this. That jar is going to come in handy. I love a good candle. We got 2 bath items, which is great. A shopping bag or a book buying bag, and just another great book that is so important in this society. And yeah, so that is everything. Please leave me a comment. Let me know down below what you guys are reading. I'm always so curious to know. And if you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe. Become a member of this bookish family. I'm loving that we're growing a little at a time, but you know, we're growing. And yeah, with that, I hope to see you guys really soon in my next video. Thanks for dealing with the sound of the lawnmower and Don mowing. And the cats hissing and choking. I will see you guys real soon in my next video. Bye!